Today, Shelli Sullivan is going to introduce us to an almost guaranteed anxiety and stress leveling technique called laughter yoga. The practice uses the very ancient yoga-based breathing techniques that were recently updated using a very modern technique of simply laughing. While the technique came from a yoga master in India, it requires no yoga mat, no special yoga clothing, and no use of pretzel-based physical positions. Instead, all it takes is for you to simply sit in a chair, stand in place. You can do it by yourself, with a partner, or with a socially distanced crowd. You can be 22, 42, or 92 and benefit greatly from a session of laughter yoga. Shelli is a certified wellness practitioner with credentials in Reiki, Rising Star Healing, and of course laughter yoga, where she graduated from the Laughter Yoga International University. She has a master's degree in epistemology, essentially the study of how people learn and think, as well as 3 varied bachelor's degrees in forms of education and language. She lived and worked for 15 years in Europe. In her current career, she also teaches Spanish and French at Norwalk High School.
Welcome, everybody, and welcome to Laughter Yoga, a taste of laughter yoga with me, Shelli Sullivan, today's hostess. And I'll be here to introduce to you why laughter yoga is important, what laughter yoga is, to tell you a little bit about its history, and then we're going to do some practice. So the first thing I want to tell you about is what is laughter yoga, why practice it, and why so much today. Well, today, we're in a situation that's very unusual, where many of us have lost our sense of community and connection. And what we really need to do is find ways to deliberately reach out and connect with others. And so this is one way that we can do that. Now today, we will be practicing laughter yoga together. But you can also practice laughter yoga with friends, on Zoom, at home with people you live with, or even your pets. And mind you, you don't need anyone to practice laughter yoga with. You can always practice just on your own. So thank you so much for being here. It's an evidence of your commitment to wellness, and this is so important today more than ever. And so let's add a little levity. I'll give you a quick demo of what this laughter yoga is all about. What it is that we're going to laugh from our belly to the best of our ability, and we are going to let out a nice, happy laugh. A ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. That's going to be the basis. Let me give you the science behind it. The science behind using laughter as a healing mechanism to reduce stress and heal our bodies and decrease pain is that when we laugh, pretend, or genuine, it releases dopamine and serotonin right into our system. And this immediately improves our sense of personal wellness and emotional wellness. There's a doctor who invented this topic. His name is Dr. Kataria. He's from India. And about 30 years ago, he and some friends realized, as in his medical profession, he realized that people who were laughing and kept good humor healed faster. So he got together with some friends, put together a laughter club. They came up with pretend reasons, make-believe reasons to laugh, and found that it was a contagion that spread and is now in over 100 countries. And laughter clubs exist now. In these 30 years, it has grown. So what we're going to do today is one of our own laughter practices. How do we practice laughter yoga? One thing we're going to do is try to keep a smile on our face all the time. That smile also triggers in our body a sense of well-being. We are going to practice, and this doesn't have to be genuine yet, wonderful if it is, but a practiced laugh, which is going to come deep from your belly. And we're also going to work on our breathing to use our lungs, because that also helps to increase blood flow, which improves our mood and helps us feel stronger. So we start with a warm-up, we move into laughter exercises, and then we do a quick cool down. So let's start with our warm-up, warming up. Today we're starting in a chair. Now, if you are someone who's super physical and doesn't want to be sitting, you do not need to be sitting. But a seated warm-up is a lovely way to start. So here we go. I'm going to start with a deep breath in, filling our lungs with lots of oxygen, and we're going to let that go. Again. And let that go. Once more. And release. Let's keep a nice straight spine, that our legs are angled if you're seated. And next we'll go to our neck. I'd like you just to take your right ear and move it towards your right shoulder. And that nice deep breath. And now with your right arm, if you would, just place it on your head. Don't pull, just place. You'll feel an increased stretch on the opposite side. Lovely. To the other side. Bring your opposite ear to the other shoulder. And bring that arm up. And release. Wonderful. Next, we'll work on our hands, our wrists, our arms and shoulders. Interlace your fingers, if you can, to the best of your ability. Form them out and raise them as high as you can over your head. So open your shoulders, your upper back. Give it a stretch for your ribs. Nice. Breathe and release. We'll do that one more time. Interlace our fingers. Stretch our arms. And up. Very nice. And back down. Lovely. Next, we're going to work on breathing, as in we're going to open up our lungs. The more we increase the oxygen flow into our body, immediately there's a sense of relaxation that will occur. Also, when we laugh, we need that lung practice, so it's good for two reasons. So first, when we do our breathing, we're going to do it on a count. I like to just count with my fingers. The in and the out are on 4. The holds, also good for increasing your lung capacity, are on 2. So we're going to breathe in on 4. We'll hold for 2. We'll go out for 4. And then hold for 2. And we'll do this routine a few times, 3 times. Here we go. Nice. Again. Let's do once more. Wonderful. Now that's a practice you can do anywhere, anytime, to immediately, instantaneously calm yourself down or improve your mood. The first laughter exercise that we are going to try together is something, what we would say, it's a deep belly laughter. It's really to build that breathing up, and it's If you're in Hawaii, what do we say? We say aloha. Now we're going to do this in a very special way. We're going to breathe in because we need our lungs nice and full for this one. Aloha. Let's try that again. Aloha. Beautiful. We're going to do the aloha laughter 3 more times. When you're doing this, I really want you to feel that you get a stretch in your back, your lungs are opening up, and you'll start to feel a little bit of that playfulness that comes and imaginativeness that comes along with the laughter yoga. Here we go. Aloha. You may start to laugh. Genuinely, it is silly. Aloha. Last time. Aloha. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. In laughter yoga, we compliment ourselves on a regular basis. When we do, we place the palms of our hands together and press our fingertips together, and we clap. And we tell ourselves that what we just accomplished was very good, very good. And of course, we add, yay. So let's try that all together with a very good, yay. We did a great job with the aloha laughter. Very good, yay. And once more, very good, yay. So our very first exercise, well, we've done 2, aloha and very good, yay. We're going to work also on another breathing technique that really gets our lungs going and our laughter. And if sometimes when we do these laughs, we're going to find that it just segues right into feeling very silly and laughing spontaneously. This is goal. But don't forget, the benefits of a laugh and a smile are, whether they are pretend or if they're genuine, are the same. As in, our bodies will note that serotonin and dopamine are being released whether or not we laugh genuinely, like you may, or if you just pretend it. So make-believe laughter actually gives you the same benefit. It also lovely core workout, wonderful for your lungs and your heart, and great for your mood. So just keep pretending those laughs until you honestly feel one. And if they do, that's wonderful. So here we go. We're going to do this one. It's called a ho-ho, ha-ha, hee-hee. So here we go. We're going to do this a few rounds through. Ho-ho, ha-ha, hee-hee. Ho-ho, ha-ha, hee-hee. Join with me. Ho-ho, ha-ha, hee-hee. Ho-ho, ha-ha, hee-hee. We can add this. Ho-ho, ha-ha, hee-hee. One more time. Ho, ho, ha, ha, hee, hee. Thank you. That was wonderful. Very good. Yay. Now, I'd like to greet each you. We're going to do a greeting laughter. Now, normally when we greet, we shake hands. This is our typical. Obviously, in this setting, we can't do that. We can pretend. But nowadays, we're doing elbow bumps and other ways of saying hello. So let's just think, and if we may also want to just give a quiet. But we're going to work through a few ways of greeting. Please just go along with me on the various ways. And each time, goal lots of laughter. So here we go. Oh, thank you. That was very good. Yay. Our next laughter that we're going to practice, and it's something that we need to do together, is called seesaw laughter. So seesaw laughter is when, we know, playground, one's up, one's down, one's up, one's down. So when I come in, you go back. And when you'll come in from home, come on in, I'll go back. We're going to practice with the C and the saw, and what we'll say is the he from our laughter and our ha, and here we go. He, ha, he, ha, he, ha, he, ha. Wonderful. Whew. Let's take one quick breath, do a personal check-in, see how we're feeling with that. Take a deep breath. Just let that oxygen just flow over you. Breathe it in. One more. How do we feel? A little different? A little looser? A little more buoyant? A little more levity to our day? Here we go. We're going to try our next laughter exercise. It's called milkshake laughter. I'm going to make a milkshake. First, I'll drink it. Then I'll make the milkshake. Throw it over my shoulder. Never know who's over there. The last one we're going to do is I'm going to send it to you. You can send that milkshake right back at me too. Here we go. Ah. Ah. Ooh. Oh. 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 One more time. Lovely. Very good. Very good. Yay. Next, I want to become a superhero. I've never been a superhero before. I have no idea what's going to happen. Very good. Very good. Yay. Let's do a little variation on our ho ho, ha ha, he. So moving around is also encouraged. But for those of you who are most comfortable in your chair and feel most stable in your chair, stay put. Now that we've stood up, we can even be that superhero one more time with a little more movement, if you can. Otherwise, just stay right in that chair. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with our ho-ho, ha-ha, he breathing. And this time we're going to add a little extra into it. So here we go. You ready? Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. I want you to feel how that's working your core. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ha, ha, he. Get silly. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. 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 And be a lion. Ah. Very good. Very good. Yay. The next laughter practice I'd like to introduce to you is that something hurts. We all have something that hurts. So we all have something that hurts, but we don't always have to just say it hurts and stop right there. One of the biggest things that we're asked to do in life is to kind of move through when things hurt and get to that next other side. So what we're going to do is acknowledge that something might hurt, but we're going to slide through it with some laughter and see if we can find a little levity in that something that hurts. And I think we'll find that there's other people who have the same parts that hurt. Yes, we all have parts that hurt, but sometimes the best thing that we can do, other than acknowledging that it does hurt, is to add that little laughter to it. Try to bring ourselves through that pain to a place that brings us to a place of a little more comfort. So with that smile, the next thing I want to do is our social hour laughter. And I encourage you at home to really get around to that whole big party. And I want you to imagine that party right there in your living room. It might be that party, or it might be that card game, or that luncheon, or that happy hour, just something that you used to do regularly that really brought you back to that sense of community, the bread and butter of your social life that right now isn't happening. At least not with the same frequency. So let's just bring ourselves back into that environment, that nice happy place where you really felt at home. And bring it and imagine your friends. And we're going to move around and just talk to them. But instead of using words, we're going to use our laughter. So let's just have that conversation. I'll have it with you. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. Here we go. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Yay. Beautiful. It's so important that when we miss those pieces of our community, that we remember them, that we bring them back into our hearts, into our minds, and into our laugh, and know that they're there with us. And if you have someone there to be able to celebrate your day with today, please encourage them to laugh with you. And if you get to that place where the laughter becomes silliness, just pure silliness, then you've just brought your level of laugh up that next step, and it's wonderful for you. I'd like to do a little bit of appreciation because I really, really appreciate that you are here today. Appreciation, laughter. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Yay. Another little piece to not only is it so important to appreciate each other, particularly keeping them in mind and knowing that people really still care, and appreciating that is to also, at times, the need to forgive. And so let's just do a little bit of forgiveness laughter. Oh. 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 Very good. Very good. Yay. Let's take another moment, just a little quick pause to take a deep breath, see how we're feeling in our bodies, see if we're feeling a little lighter on our feet or maybe a little lighter in our mood. So nice of you to be able to take this time and just bring yourselves here and practice this together. So let's just see, how do we feel? Take that nice deep breath in on the count of 4. Let's try another one. One more time in. A little checking in to see if we feel a little more connected, a little happier, a little bit, just a little lighter. I hope so. Very good. Very good. Yay. Now, each time we do a laughter exercise routine, we start with our warm-up. Our warm-up, you remember, we started with our seated yoga practice, stretching. We did some breathing. We did our deep aloha breathing. Then we went into our laughter exercises alone or with a friend. Spent a lot of time really working that out. And so it's always good to take a moment at the end of any exercise practice just to wrap it up and to reflect and see how that worked for you. So while you're sitting and resting, relaxing, and taking in the whole exercise experience we've had so far, listen to this. The first time I read you this, I'd like you to just listen and bring that into your heart. The second time, I will make some pauses so that you can repeat after me. And know that it's a message from me to you, but it's also a message from the universe right to you. So here we go. You are my breathing, living, loving, beautiful person who can do all things, know all things, and be all things. Thank you for being you. Have a day filled with blessings and wonder. I love you. Namaste. Now this time, I'd like it if you could just repeat these lines after me and listen to them. Listen to your own voice. Say them to your own heart. You are my breathing, living, loving, beautiful person who can do all things, who can know all things, and who can be all things. Thank you for being you. Have a day filled with blessings and wonder. I love you. Namaste. Thank you. So now as we end our laughter session for the day, think of what how this has absorbed into you. That laughter yoga, it's an easy way to bring more peace, a little relaxation, some joy and lighthearted happiness into your living room, into your life. Just remember to breathe fully, to appreciate wholeheartedly, and to fill your space with laughter, and to always just keep it light, as light as we can. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Thank you.
Aloha! Laughter yoga. Who would ever imagine? Something so easy, so effective, and so much fun. And I hope you at home have been able to enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it. You know, we have the expression, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I think we can now add, laughter yoga a day keeps the blues away.